Hello, hello everyone! Alright, as you're popping in, say hi and where you're watching from. We are going to play around with scraps today. By the way, you're on Tony's Magical Arts and Crafts, and I'm Toni. Hi, hello. Give me a second, let me get signed in here. I gotta turn my volume down. There we go. Hello, hello! So we're going to work with some more paper scraps today. And let me fix my mic. Sorry if that's a little loud. Alright, can you see me? Am I in frame? There we go. Okay, so we're going to be working with some paper scraps today. And I've cut my scrap down to a 1/2 inch across. It doesn't matter how long they are, as long as they're 1/2 inch across. Okay, and as you can see here, we have a very creepy corn candy, or candy corn. And if you've been following my channel for quite some time, you know these things can get into some mischief. And they have this year, quite a bit. These things took a life of their own, and they decided to mail out envelopes to some of my subscribers. And this is what everybody received. They received some corn candies, and inside my envelope there was these little dots. I don't know, I think everybody probably got them, and there's some glitter in there. I don't know if the camera's picking up the glitter, but there's glitter in there. So if I dumped it out on a black background, then you can see, look at all that glitter that was in there. I think they wanted everybody to not forget about them, and when there's glitter around, you don't forget about them, right? So it looks like they just taped themselves down to this piece of card, and they wrote a message on the back. So for whoever received these, it looks like you have been invited to participate in #candy corn strikes. So if you received one of these, or if you haven't, you can still participate in this hashtag. It's an open hashtag, candy corn strikes. You just got to make something with corn candies from now until Halloween, before Halloween, and post a video using the hashtag. So we're going to see what we can make out of these. I will be on here until maybe a few minutes before 5 o'clock, because Gwen the Trash Witch here on YouTube, she is doing a live stream with someone else. Somebody invited her to do a live stream. And so I'll be getting off right at 5, and I'm going to go watch her. If you want to know where the live stream is and what time, go to her page. She made a little short explaining it. So her page is called Gwen the Trash Witch. So go check her out. Alright, so let's put the glitter aside. We don't need that, right? And let's pull these guys off here. Oh, see, there's glitter and like little paper dots falling out everywhere. So I'm just gonna take the sticky off those. And if anybody is watching the replay later, send me a purple heart. Let me know that you watched it and that you like what you saw. That's what the purple heart to me means. You love me. You love me. Alright, so I'm gonna make these into a dangle. So I got me out. I dug through my stuff. I found some chain. I found my lobster claws and some loops. And then I got this for my birthday, and I haven't really had a chance to play with it yet until now. I think these are called ribbon clamps. And a friend of mine, oh, my lid just came off. A friend of mine here in Boise got these for me for my birthday. She's so sweet. And they've got like this is this like that gunmetal color, and then we've got like a got like bronze, and then gold, and then silver. And there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different sizes in each one. So there's quite a bit here. And I'm thinking, I really don't know what size I want. So let's grab one of each size here. And I don't think the tiny ones are going to work for me. Those are too tiny. I mean, it won't work for me for this project, is what I'm saying. But these are definitely cute, and I will be able to use these on something else for sure. But there's quite a bit in here. And there's this bright yellow gold, and then there's like this muted gold. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. Hello, hello. I see there's more people popping in. Can you do, can I do it too? Do what? Participate in this hashtag? Absolutely. Where did I put that card? So this is an open club, or it's an open hashtag. Anyone can jump in and jump out anytime. Just make something with corn candies from now until Halloween. Like something before Halloween. So that's what I'm saying now. If you need me to mail one of these, because I did find some extras, because these corn candies are lazy. I did find some extras. You will have to email me with your address though, and my email address is in my About section on my YouTube page. If you don't need me to mail one of these, just make a video on your channel using the hashtag CandyCornStrikes. Okay? And just make something with corn candies. Lots of fun. I love doing stuff with people. Okay, so these guys need to be put on a leash, but I want to make them a little stronger. So I'm going to glue these down on a black piece of paper. Let's see. I think my glue, oh, no. I thought it was plugged. It's not plugged. So I'm just going to glue these back down on some black paper and then fussy cut them out again. It'll just make them a little stronger. Maybe I should use the other glue. This one will stick down better. Okay, that one's plugged. And I'm not going to take the time to unplug it. So, who loves corn candy, who hates it, and who's on the fence about it? Do you know I'm thinking about doing something really cool the first of the year? I'm going to attempt to make a paper art art pages, and I'm going to put them together like a book, explaining how these corn candies were born, how they came about. And I'm going to take the whole month of the new year to do that, and I'm hoping it comes out awesome and that I don't give up on it. It's a paper art project though, so there's a lot of, I have so many scraps. I have enough scraps to do this project with, but it's like a lot of cutting and paper piecing, freehand cutting, paper piecing. So I'm like, can I do this? Do I have the patience? I mean, if I can put together miniatures, of course I have the patience to do that, right? And I think it'd be so cool to kind of have like a storybook kind of made. Maybe someone really cool will see that I made a storybook about it and want to publish it, right? So what is everybody up to this evening? I hope there's one. I think I might do that one off camera later. Because I just feel like what I want to do, I might run out of time. Because I want to be off by 5 o'clock so I can go see Gwen on her live stream. Or her friend invited her live stream. I like to watch my friends on their live streams as well. There we go. So now let's ink. Those corn candies have a little bit of a white edge, and I just want to ink that. Sorry if I'm shaking the camera a little. Now, I wanted to glue these down onto another piece of paper because I need to punch a hole in them so they can be like a little dangle charm. They're getting a piercing because they're rebels, and their piercing's gonna have a chain on it. That's what I mean, like they're getting chained. But it's gonna be a small piercing. We're just gonna do, I'm gonna do a teeny tiny hole. I hope this is gonna be teeny tiny enough. Nope, that's gonna be way too big. Okay, I have just to puncture a little hole in it. Because all my paper punchers are gonna punch too big, and I just need a tiny little hole. Should we do it at the top or off? Yeah, let's do it at the top. Okay. I think that's gonna be big enough. I just need a small loop to go through there. There we go. What's going on here? Okay. Does anybody know what this little tool is? Here, I'll show it off to you again here in a moment. Okay, I think my loops will go through there. Alright, so this tool, see, it's pretty dirty. It's very well loved and used here. But yeah, so this thing comes off, and then you can pop it right in there, right? And this tool is for making holes in your papers to sew them into a spine. Does that make sense? So it's for bookbinding. Yeah, see, it's pretty ding ding sharp. My husband's always saying, boy, all your art tools look like they can be torture devices. I was like, well, I really never thought of that. Okay, so this larger one might be the perfect size. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with the larger one now that maybe we can do one large and one smaller large, because I think that's a medium right there. We'll put that one back. Alright, so we're going to set the corn candy aside for a second. Now we're going to take our paper strips. And I think the way I want to do it would be better with double-sided pattern paper, but my scraps, I don't have that much pattern paper, so what I'm going to do is fold them over and glue them to themselves so they're double-sided. Because these are going to be like junk journal charms to go on the side of your junk journals or books. So I'm just going to glue this down. Come on. I think I need to fill my glue bottle back up. Oh. Okay. Okay, so we definitely want that one there. Let's squeeze in the purple. We want to turn purple. We want a spider web. Let's squeeze in a green one too. Okay. And some of these are longer than others, but I don't need them that long. And you'll see what we're gonna make. So what is everybody crafting on tonight? And it is October 1st today, everyone. And if you haven't heard yet, I am starting today. I am hosting a October challenge. It's called #Toni's October ATC Challenge for the whole month of October. And there will be prizes to be given away at the end of October. Alright, so I think I want this one a little bit longer. So I'm just gluing some of these pieces together right now. Is anyone ready for Halloween? Are you ready for the spooky season? Because it's here. Alright, I think four colors is enough, right? Or should I squeeze in one more? Let's squeeze in an orange. I'm going to make this one shorter. now they're all together, I'm going to cut them. Oh, that one was kind of crooked. I'm going to put a little fishtail in it here. See, just a little fishtail. And I wonder if I can do that after I've got them all on. Okay. So I'm just kind of going to stack them in the way I want. Yeah, it would be easier for the fishtail to go in first. Is anybody out there? Is anybody there? Nobody wants to talk to me? We're working with the evil corn candies tonight. Okay. Now, let's try this again. And, okay, can't be any wider than that. So now we've got to kind of Alright, so with these ribbon clips, they look like they have a little alligator mouth. You can put your ribbon, your fabric, or your paper right in that mouth and clamp down, if I can get them all in. Clamp down. Oh, I might have to get my, forgot to get my clamps. Hold on. Just clamp it right down on there. Okay. See? Now they won't come out. See? How cute is that? Now we're going to put a little lobster claw on there. And we're going to put a chain hanging down with the corn candy on it. And that's going to be so cute. Perfect little junk journal charms. Okay, so let's put, let's go with this one. And then this one. I need to stop and get a drink of water real quick, so hold on. Okay, all better. So I gotta get this little loop open. Put my lobster claw in there. Put that in there. And you don't have to use a lobster claw. You can use one of these too. Maybe I'll put one of these on the next one. What are those called? Those ones? So there's options. Okay. Now we're gonna need 2 more loops. And we're gonna need some chain. So I want to use a darker chain for this one, and I think this would be perfect because we don't need a whole lot. And while I've got this out, I'll cut enough for the other one too. There we go. Okay. There we go. Now, which one do we want to use first? Let's use this one. We'll do the smaller one later. Okay. Open that loop there. Put that chain on there. I gotta get this corn candy to cooperate. There we go. Now we're gonna get another. Yeah, we need another loop. Oh. Okay, so I just gotta get this on so he's facing outwards. Okay, I think he's gonna behave. Let's see. Okay. Come on. Turn around, behave yourself. Nope. There we go. Come on, don't be shy. There we go. Isn't that cute? I love it. Hello, hello. I'm working with paper scraps this evening. So I've got half an inch strips out. It doesn't matter how long they are, because I'm using them for these, right? And there is a hashtag for these corn candies right here. And this corn candy, he got a chain. He was being a bad boy, so he got a chain. He's on this junk journal charm permanently, so he can't get away. And I'm also using. I received a big box of ribbon clips. I think that's what these are called. And I got a bunch of them in different colors and different sizes, and so This is the first time I've been able to break them out and play with them. But there's a hashtag being hosted by these guys. I had nothing to do with it, I swear. It's called Candy Corn Strikes. And if you make a video using any type of candy corns in a video using this hashtag anytime before Halloween, then you'll get into a playlist that I have created for these guys. Hello, hello! So anyone can jump in and do this hashtag with us. Alright, so I made my first one here. Hi, hi, hi! I see some new people jumping in. Alright, so I made my first one. Let's go ahead and make another one. But I know I said I was going to do the medium-sized clip too, but I think that large one is going to be our best option. So I'm going to put this one back and get a large one out. These are so cool. You can do all kinds of stuff. You can put fabric. You can hang fabric out of these clips. You can hang lace out of these clips. You can hang paper. And they've got a little loop at the top so you can turn them into a necklace, a bracelet, a dangle for a junk journal. I think I've made them several different ways. Okay, so I've got a large one out. So let's set that one aside. And let's choose some different papers. So let's do one of those. And we definitely have to get a corn candy paper in there. Absolutely. Let's do some orange and black stars. Here's some skeletons. Here's some bats. I did a spider web on that one. And we only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we got our pieces. I think I cut too many strips. I think I was overestimating how many I was going to need. Or how many I was going to do tonight. Okay, so now I'm just going to glue these to themselves. And if you try making something like this, it's probably, if you don't want to glue them over on themselves, it's probably best to have double-sided paper that has another, because you know how dangles on a junk journal, they kind of flip back and forth and move around, and you don't want just white paper shown on the back of them. You want to be able to see the print as well, so. Right? Just like this one. So if this one accidentally flipped over, you'd see some nice paper. Okay. So what is everybody doing tonight? Are you crafting along with me? And if some of these are too long, then I'll probably cut them down. But we're just gonna glue them for now. Yeah, my glue bottle's getting empty. And I have enough time. I think I might ink these ones and see how it looks, having the edges inked. I just thought of that. Cause I gotta try my hardest to be off by 5, cause I want to go watch Gwen. And depending on how the rest of my week goes, I might be able to squeeze in another live stream this week or weekend maybe. Cause I know this one's a little shorter than my norm. I usually go for a full 2 hours. Not today. And I know myself, if I didn't do one now, I wasn't going to do one today. Because if I would have waited after Gwen's, I probably would have been too lazy. I'm like, no. Because I've already left the house today. I've already done errands and stuff. Yesterday when I got home, I wasn't feeling good. Something came over me yesterday, and emotionally I wasn't feeling good. Physically I wasn't feeling good. And I believe I took some Tylenol, because I feel like I had a fever too. So I took some Tylenol, had some dinner, and I passed out early. And I slept. I think I had a good 9, maybe 9.5 hours good sleep last night, and I woke up feeling much better. I don't know what happened. Has that ever happened to you guys? And it didn't even feel like, you know, I've had like a 24-hour flu and then it's gone, right? No, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like a flu. I just didn't feel good and I had a fever. But then I woke up feeling much better. Like nothing ever happened. This one's gonna look a little darker, huh? Did I do both sides? Yeah, kinda. Good enough. I still have to make sure these are the right size too. I think this one might be too dark. Well, we can get that white edge right there. Okay, so let's see. Let's see how I want to stack these. I definitely want the corn candy one on top. These can be in the back. I can squeeze one more in on the top there. Let's go ahead and make that one a little shorter. Okay, and then put that one right there. Make that a little wider. Let's make that one shorter. And this one would probably go right there. Okay. Now I just need to give them little fishtails now. And instead of using paper, you can probably straight up use ribbon. Make it pretty. And you can make them for any occasion or season or holiday. How cute would it be if you made little like holiday charms to hang off the side of gift bags for Christmas. Personalize your presents, you know. I think this year my family and I are gonna do a Secret Santa and a white elephant. Am I cutting the wrong side? No. I almost did this one. There we go. Now, I have to remember how I had these. Okay, I had this one next to this one. And we can angle them. And that one next to that one, and I just gotta make sure. Okay, so it can come out just a little bit more. And I think I had this one over the top of this one. And then this one here. Okay, and then put that on there. Now, I gotta hold that on there. My fingers are way too weak to squeeze them down by themselves, so it needs I need some help. Come on, I did the other one just fine. There we go. There we go. Ta-da! Oh, well that one came out a little crooked. I meant for this piece to come straight down, but it came out a little crooked. That's okay, it's a corn candy dangle. Of course they're gonna be a little crooked and a little nutty looking, aren't they? Alright, I need some more water. Okay, so now we need, okay, this is going to be our loop. This is going to be our chain, so I just need some, I need 1, 2, no, wrong one. One, two, yeah, let's go ahead and do one for that one too. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to put this on here. Okay. So instead of a lobster claw, we got this kind of pin it on something. I want to pin it on some fabric. I got that. And then we need to stick this in our corn candy's head here. We'll just say that it's an eyebrow piercing. There we go. Hi, Misty. Popping in for a few minutes. I'm doing okay today. I thought I would do a quick live stream. I've been on here since about 3:30ish. Hello, hello. I've been making my corn candy. We're gonna make sure he's gonna behave. And I'm putting these guys on leashes. I thought I would do this until about 5 o'clock, and then I'm hopping off to go watch Gwen. Alright, so here's the second one. Here's my hashtag candy corn strikes. They decided to strike, and I decided to put mine on leashes. So these are chained down. They can't go anywhere anymore. So there's that one, and this was the first one I made. You like it? And I put one on a lobster claw and the other one on one of those. I don't know, what are these called? These little clothespin looking things. Just to show people that you can have options. I was also letting everybody know that one of the gifts that I got for my birthday from one of my friends here in Boise, Idaho, gifted me these for my birthday, and this is the first time I've had a chance to use them. But I have way more than enough. Do you need a little bit, Misty? I can sing you some. Bump pins? Okay. Those are awesome. Thank you. So I did 2 so far, and I wasn't sure if I was going to have enough time for 3. It's already 4:20. And I want to hop off at 5 so I can go watch Gwen. If you guys have some free time, go over to Gwen's page. She made a little short, and she explains that she was invited to someone else's live stream tonight at 5 p.m. Mountain Time. So if anyone's curious, go watch her. And it's not a crafting live stream. I think it's like just chatting with artists and crafters type live stream. And so I'll stay on here until about 5 o'clock, and then I'm hopping off to go watch her. But yeah, she made a cute little short last night with one of her doggies in it, explaining she's nervous that she needs us to go over there and support her. And I told her she had no reason to be nervous. It's gonna be just like chatting with a friend. Okay. So, do you guys think I can squeeze in one more? I'm going to try. I'm going to squeeze in this last one. If I run out of time, then I'll just finish it off camera. But I can at least show you the first part that you guys probably missed. So I just took this little pokey tool because my hole punchers, my actual hole punchers, made too big of a hole for these guys, so I'm just punching little holes in their forehead here, like they're getting an eyebrow piercing. Funny, huh? And this is just one of these book binding tools. It was my daughter's at one time, but she left it behind, so now it's mine. She will do great. I have no doubt. It's gonna be just like talking to a friend. Okay, so let's pick out some papers. Let's do a darker one. Let's do an orange. We definitely have to squeeze in a corn candy one. Oh, I haven't done that one yet. So there's 4. I need one more. Did we do this one yet? No, I don't think we have. Okay, haha. We did it. Now, I just need to fold these over. And like I was saying at the beginning of my videos, if you have two-sided tape, or if you had two-sided paper with another pattern on the other side, you don't have to do this part. But they are dangles, and you know, when you're flopping your books around or stuff, it will flip over, right? And so you just want to see some nice papers while it's flipped over. You don't want to see bright white backing. But that's just me. I can't stand bright white paper. It has to have color on it, man. Color. Hi, Misty. It has to have color. Come on. Oh. Me either. Right. Right. What about you, Emily? Do you like to have color on your paper too? Just can't be bright white. And Emily says those are awesome. Thank you. Emily, did you get some corn candies? I have no clue what these corn candies were up to and who they sent them to, but doing some more investigation and seeing what they did and how many they sent out, I did find some extra envelopes laying around because they are ornery, but they're lazy too, so there's extras. And if you don't have one, I bet they will send one to you. No problem. Beware. Misty, did you notice that there was glitter in the bottom of the envelope? So look, when I pulled mine out, in the very bottom of the envelope there's glitter and these little paper dots. That was in the bottom of the envelope. And so you might have glitter all over your desk, or keep finding glitter on your hands throughout the day. They showed up at your house. They stole my craft supplies. I saw that. Did you at least chase them down and get it back? That's crazy. These guys are just crazy. They're very mischievous, aren't they? Okay. Yes, you saw that. Yeah, like Lori said, she didn't. Those ones that were in the packages, she kept them in there because she doesn't want them to get loose. I thought that was funny. Alright, so now these little strips of paper that I just glued together, I'm just giving them little fish tails. I think that's what the term is called. Where you just put a little notch in the bottom of them. Like that, right? Okay, now that I've got them all together, so the longer ones go in the back. I think it's going to go like this. I just got to make sure they're spaced out evenly. Yep, that's perfect. And then this one. The orange one came out a little longer, didn't it? Okay. Come on. Don't get all crooked on me now. That one just looks odd. I might have to fix that one. Okay, and then I put it on there. How did I do it before? And then I gotta snop it down, snop it down, stomp it down. Just like a schnozberry. There we go. Now those are not coming out of there. But this one looks too long for my liking. It's just sticking out there like a sore thumb. We're gonna fix it. Okay, so now where are we at? 4:30. Okay, we're doing good. We can get this one done. We're doing good. Oh, okay, we need 1, 2, 3. We need 3 loops. And I'm going to put a lobster claw on this one as well. We need a lobster claw. And we need a little bit of chain. Where did it go? There it is. Where's my wire cutter? Come back here. I'm thinking we don't need very much of it. What is going on with my handles? Look at this. I think the little rubber piece is coming off, so I gotta fix it. Okay, so I can't get it to go back up. Oh, there we go. Ta-da! I fixed them. Okay. Alright, so let's put our lobster claw on first. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. and go through his head. Don't scream now. Be a good boy. Oh, you're gonna give me trouble, huh? Okay, there we go. This one's got to be the most orneriest one. He was resisting. I mean, he looks the orneriest out of all of them, with his pitchfork and everything. Jesus. Mighty. You already had to buy a whole set. Yeah, right? So you already have some. Okay, let's see. How are you gonna hang? Are you gonna behave? Yeah, I knew you were gonna do that, huh? Gosh, this one's being defiant. Okay. Okay. Ta-da! Ah. There we go. There's that one. Ta-da! Come on. Oh, my camera focus. Focus on me. Yeah. For some reason my camera doesn't like to focus very well. So let's put it down on a piece of paper. There we go. So now they're chained. They can't go anywhere. Or these ones. I don't know where the rest of them are. See if I can put them all. Okay. Alright. There we go. Ta-da! Those are pretty cute, huh? Cute and ornery. But they're not going anywhere now. That's funny. They came out great. Thank you. Okay, so I think I'm going to hop off now. I'm going to go film a very quick little video just showing off. Maybe take some pictures, make a little short before 5 o'clock. And then I'm going to go watch Gwen the Trash Witch. Alright, so everyone that joined today, thank you so much for popping in for a quick live. And like I said earlier in the video, depending on how my schedule goes, I might squeeze in another live stream sometime this week or weekend. It looks like I might, but well, keep our fingers crossed. Okay. Alright, have a good evening. Bye.